Just by placing this one small item in your living room, wealth and good fortune will continuously flow into your life, non-stop, never-ending, and growing more abundant every day. Welcome to Feng Shui Keys, the place where you discover the keys of Feng Shui that unlock prosperity and keep bad luck far away. The living room is the very first space to welcome positive energy. It is the area where the energy within the home blends the most powerfully. But precisely because of that, if the energy in this space becomes stagnant, wealth energy can easily scatter, and luck finds it hard to stay. Many people decorate their living rooms beautifully and luxuriously, yet still feel unlucky, face constant struggles in their careers, and see money come and go. The simple reason is that they have not yet activated the wealth-attracting point of this room. The remarkable thing is, you can completely change that just by placing a small object in the right position in your living room. This item has the power to anchor prosperous energy, helping the wealth energy stay in place. As a result, it creates a sense of stability, abundance, and ease in every aspect of life. So what exactly is this item, and where do you need to place it so that wealth truly stays in your home? Watch this entire video because I am going to reveal each step in detail so that you can create your very own Feng Shui golden point right in your living room. But before we dive deeper, leave a comment with a positive affirmation such as, "I am ready to open the door for wealth to enter my home." Because those very words are also a way to activate lucky energy starting right now. And do not forget to subscribe to Feng Shui Keys, because every week we will bring you powerful Feng Shui secrets that help your life become more prosperous, peaceful, and full of good fortune. So what is the secret item that can help you keep wealth energy in your living room? Right now, I will reveal it to you so you know exactly what it is and how to place it in a way that keeps fortune coming and luck returning again and again. The secret item is the wealth jar, a small Feng Shui symbol that carries tremendous meaning related to stability, abundance, and the ability to preserve positive energy. Since ancient times, the jar has been seen as a container of energy, helping people accumulate good luck, protect wealth, energy, and maintain the flow of prosperity within their homes. In Feng Shui, the jar is not just a decorative object. It represents the collection and preservation of energy. Every home has its own unique energy flow, and the living room is the place where that energy interacts most intensely. When you place a wealth jar here, it works as an energy-gathering point, helping retain high-frequency vibrations and making the space feel calmer, warmer, and more inviting. What is special is that the power of the jar does not come from its shape or its material value, but from the energy and intention of its owner. When you place the wealth jar in your living space with appreciation and gratitude, you are sending out a clear message. I know I already have enough, and I am ready to receive more. That very thought is the true energy that activates the flow of wealth. Every time you see the jar, it becomes a gentle reminder of peace and abundance. When your mind is at peace, you feel more confident and relaxed with life, and that is exactly when opportunities, money, and good fortune naturally come to you. Because wealth does not only come from hard work, it also comes from the energy you radiate. That is why the wealth jar is not just a Feng Shui item, but a symbol of the connection between your inner self and your living space. It helps you maintain a sense of balance, harmony, and gratitude every single day. When your home is filled with positive energy, everything seems to go more smoothly. Work becomes more favorable. relationships become more harmonious, and your finances gradually become more stable. Now that you understand the deeper meaning behind the wealth jar, I'm going to show you exactly how to create one yourself. Simple, yet powerful enough to awaken the flow of prosperity in your home. Step 1. Choose the right jar. Pick a jar that has a round shape, a wide belly, and a narrow opening. In Feng Shui, the circle represents completeness. A wide belly symbolizes the ability to hold wealth energy, while a small mouth helps prevent that energy from leaking out. When it comes to materials, ceramic or glass are two ideal choices. Ceramic carries the earth element stable and grounding, helping to retain energy for longer. On the other hand, transparent glass represents clarity and openness in financial matters. It allows light to pass through and amplifies positive energy. And one very important detail, the jar must have a secure lid. This lid not only keeps the items inside, but also locks in the prosperous energy you are about to infuse into it. Once the jar is tightly sealed, the wealth energy inside becomes sealed as well, turning it into a stable energy source that nourishes luck throughout your entire home. Step 2. Cleanse the jar. Wash the jar with diluted salt water to fully remove any old energies, dust, or leftover stagnant energy. Salt has long been considered one of the most powerful natural cleansers, with the ability to absorb negative energy and restore balance. As you clean the jar, do it slowly and gently. There is no need to rush. Feel each movement of the water and imagine that all the heavy energy is being washed away, leaving only purity and freshness inside the jar. After cleaning, dry it with a soft cloth. Then cleanse it further by using incense or natural herbs like cinnamon, rosemary, or sage. The smoke from these herbs purifies the air, raises the energy frequency, and creates a sense of calm throughout the space. As the smoke flows through the jar's opening, take a deep breath and imagine you are awakening the jar's inner energy so that it begins to harmonize with your own. This is not just a physical cleansing. It is a small ritual that helps your energy and the item connect with each other. When your mind is calm and your space is clean, the energy of wealth and luck can flow more freely. A well-cleansed jar is like fertile soil, ready to receive the seeds of prosperity. Step 3. Fill it with objects that carry positive energy. Start by placing a few shiny coins inside. These can be real coins or Feng Shui coins, as long as they are clean, shiny, and undamaged. As you drop each coin into the jar, imagine you are placing your flow of money into a safe space where it will be held and allowed to grow. Each coin acts like a seed of prosperity, and you are planting them into the fertile energy ground you just prepared. Next, add a few sticks of cinnamon or some dried herbs. The warm scent of cinnamon symbolizes abundance, wealth, and strong yang energy. In Feng Shui, natural aromas help activate high vibration frequencies, pushing away stagnant energy and attracting positive vibes into the space. Every time you open the jar, the gentle scent will spread out. And that is the moment the energy of prosperity gets awakened and released into the room. After that, you can include a few pieces of Feng Shui crystals, especially yellow quartz or citrine. These two stones are widely known as symbols of abundance and success. Crystals carry the energy of the earth, of time, of stability. They are powerful energy holders that help the jar maintain its wealth frequency over time. Yellow quartz represents the light of the sun, abundant and vibrant energy. When sunlight hits the jar, the stones reflect it back as if they are activating the life force of all the energy inside. One extremely important detail that is often overlooked is the handwritten affirmation. Take a small piece of paper and write by hand the following sentence. Money comes to me easily and abundantly. Write it with a spirit of gratitude and belief, as if it is already happening in your life. Those words are not just affirmations, they are conscious energy creating a bridge between your thoughts and the frequency of abundance in the universe. Finally, you may want to include a small item that carries personal spiritual meaning, such as a protective charm, an old coin gifted by a loved one, or a single bead from a prayer bracelet that holds special value to you. This item carries your unique energy signature, making the wealth jar one of a kind, completely aligned with your own energy and no one else's. Once everything is inside, gently close the lid of the jar. That very moment is when the energy inside becomes sealed, as if you have just created a personal source of wealth energy for your home. From this point forward, the wealth jar will serve as a living symbol of abundance, not just in money, but in spirit, happiness, and peace. Once your wealth jar has been created using your own energy, the next step is absolutely crucial, placing the jar in the right spot to awaken the flow of prosperity that has been waiting to be activated in your home. The most ideal place to position your wealth jar is in the southeast corner of your living room. This area is known as the wealth sector, representing growth, abundance, and expansion. The southeast direction belongs to the wood element, which symbolizes life and growth, while the energy of the wealth jar belongs to the earth element, representing stability and accumulation. When wood and earth are in harmony, they create a strong current of energy that nourishes and amplifies prosperity. Choose a quiet, clean, and undisturbed area to place the jar. Ideally, it should be positioned at hip level or slightly lower. Avoid placing it too high, as that may cause the energy to scatter. Make sure the area around the jar is always bright, airy, and free from trash, clutter, or broken items, because a clean environment is the foundation for wealth energy to circulate fully and freely. Never place the wealth jar in the kitchen, the bathroom, or under the staircase. These areas often hold heavy chaotic energy that can weaken the positive energy field. The kitchen contains fire energy, which can burn away wealth. Bathrooms carry water energy, which can cause financial energy to drain away. And under the stairs is where energy is compressed and disturbed, making it unsuitable for storing or growing abundance. Once you have placed the jar, there is no need for any prayers or complicated rituals. Just stand quietly for a few seconds, take a deep breath, and smile. Feel the peaceful energy spreading throughout the space. Imagine you have just opened a new doorway, one where prosperity begins to flow in gently, steadily, and with lasting strength. And remember, the wealth jar is not just a tool for attracting money, it is an energy anchor that helps you maintain inner balance. When you feel abundant and grateful inside the jar, will resonate with that energy and keep the flow of wealth circulating smoothly throughout your home. From this day on, every time you walk into your living room and see the wealth jar, let it be a reminder that prosperity is not a luxury. It is an energy you are nurturing every single day. As long as your space and your mindset stay aligned with positivity, wealth will remain and good fortune will naturally find its way to you. Once your jar is settled in its proper place, the flow of abundance begins to move. But to keep that energy fresh and vibrant, you need to nurture it daily. Number 1. Keep warm lighting in the evening. When the sun goes down, the yang energy in your home starts to fade. This is also when the energy of wealth linked to growth and vitality tends to become still. In Feng Shui, nighttime is the time for yin energy to rise, bringing calm and rest. But if the space is left completely in darkness, yang energy becomes imbalanced, and wealth energy can weaken as a result. That is why keeping warm lighting in the evening is a simple yet incredibly powerful way to support and nourish prosperity energy in your home. You can use soft yellow lights, not too harsh, placed in the southeast corner, the area representing the wealth sector. Or more simply, light a small candle near your wealth jar for a few minutes before bedtime. The flame represents life intention and the desire to grow. As it burns, it not only gives off light, but also spreads positive energy through the room, gently waking up the flow of wealth energy. What matters is not how strong the light is, but the energy you bring to the act of lighting it. Do it with a grateful heart, grateful for the work you did today, the value you created, and now allowing the space to rest and recharge. When you turn on warm lighting from a place of peace, that energy will harmonize with your surroundings, helping the flow of prosperity move gently but steadily. Along with the lighting itself, pay attention to the temperature and sense of warmth the light brings. Warm light is not only beneficial in Feng Shui, but also has a positive impact on your emotions. When you feel warm, your brain naturally produces uplifting energy. Your body relaxes, and your mind becomes more open. This is the perfect state to attract and retain abundant energy. If you live in an apartment or a place with cold white lighting, try switching to a warm yellow-toned bulb. Just this small change can completely shift the atmosphere of your living room. It becomes warmer, cozier, and everything around you seems more welcoming and soft. That tiny change is an energetic shift, and when energy shifts, your luck begins to shift too. Number 2. Open the windows every morning. Every morning before doing anything else, take a few moments to open your living room windows. It may sound simple, but in Feng Shui, this is one of the most important practices to maintain prosperous energy in your home. When you open the windows, you are not just letting in air and light. You are opening an energy gateway to welcome in fresh energy and release the old, stagnant energy from the day before. After a long night, the air inside your home often becomes heavy, filled with moisture, trapped odors, or leftover energy. If that lingers too long, it can slow down energy flow and leave you feeling tired or unmotivated without knowing why. When you open the windows, every fresh breeze that flows in becomes a natural way to release the old, welcome the new. Not just physically, but energetically, your home gets a full reset. In Feng Shui, energy called qi is the lifeblood of a space. If it does not move, positive energy cannot thrive. Every home has its own rhythm, and the windows are its lungs. When you open them, sunlight and air work together to carry fresh energy throughout the space, awakening areas that have been asleep and making the home feel alive again. You will notice the change immediately. The room feels brighter, the air feels fresher, and your mood becomes lighter and more inspired. Morning is when yang energy is at its strongest. It is the energy of new beginnings, vitality, and movement. When you open your windows during this time, you are inviting in the energy of the sun and the universe to recharge your home with positive energy. It also helps your body and mind align with the natural rhythm of the earth. If possible, open the windows while you take a few deep breaths. Feel the fresh air on your skin. Notice the light pouring into the corners of your space. Let the breeze carry away any lingering stress, pressure, or heaviness, replacing it with clarity and renewed energy. Just a few minutes each morning can make your spirit feel more focused and your day more productive. Number 3. Use gentle fragrance. A simple yet incredibly effective way to maintain prosperity. Energy in your living room is by using gentle fragrance every day. Scent does more than just make the space feel pleasant. It acts as a bridge between emotion and energy, helping to balance the energy flow in your home and keep the frequency of abundance fresh and alive. You can choose essential oils like orange cinnamon or sandalwood 3 scents that carry strong yang energy and are especially suitable for the living room. Orange gives off a bright, cheerful energy, representing joy, fresh beginnings, and prosperity. Cinnamon is warm and rich, symbolizing wealth and abundance. Sandalwood brings a calming presence, balancing the energy and preventing wealth energy from scattering. Each morning or evening, just place a few drops of essential oil into a diffuser or warm it with an aroma lamp. As the scent spreads throughout the room, take a deep breath and notice how the air begins to feel lighter, warmer, and more alive. In that moment, your inner state is refreshed too, and that feeling of ease is exactly the kind of energy that keeps prosperity flowing continuously. In Feng Shui, fragrance is called the breath of a space. A room with a gentle scent allows energy to move more freely and prevents negative energy from building up. Scent carries fire energy, and when it combines with the wood energy of the living room, it creates a warm, life-giving current that encourages growth and development. That is why homes that always smell pleasant often feel cozy, uplifting, and lucky. You do not need to keep the scent going all day. Just 15 to 20 minutes at a time, either in the morning or early evening, is enough. What matters most is maintaining freshness, not overwhelming the space. When the fragrance gently floats through the air, it feels like it is caressing each stream of energy, softening the space and helping wealth energy flow and stay longer. If you have a wealth jar in your living room, let the scent pass by the jar's location. This not only cleanses the air around it, but also awakens the energy within, as if giving a soft, fragrant message to prosperity, saying, "Stay here in this home and keep growing." Fragrance not only affects the space, it directly influences your emotional state. When you feel at ease, your spirit becomes open and calm, and that energy naturally radiates outward. And that relaxed state is your golden frequency, the frequency that attracts wealth opportunities and all the good things life has to offer. And as you can see, sometimes to shift your energy and change your fortune, you do not need anything grand or complicated. Just a small jar placed in the right spot, a bit of warm light in the evening, a breath of fresh air each morning, and a gentle fragrance drifting through the room. That alone is enough to set the energy in your home into motion, becoming more balanced and abundant with each passing day. The wealth jar is not just a feng shui item, it is a symbol of your mindset and belief. When you create it with your own hands, you are planting a seed of prosperity, of gratitude, and of intention, a choice to actively welcome positive energy into your life. Always remember, abundance does not come from pleading or wishful thinking. It comes from the way you open your heart. Take action and nurture positive energy every single day. When your space is full of life, your heart is at peace, and you truly believe that you are worthy of abundance, then the universe naturally responds. So starting today, try beginning with the smallest things. Open the window, light a candle, or simply smile at your wealth jar with gratitude. Every one of these little actions is a way for you to connect with the prosperity energy that is already waiting to be awakened. This is Feng Shui Keys, the place where you discover the Feng Shui tools that unlock wealth, peace, and good fortune. If you found today's video helpful, leave a comment with a positive affirmation, like "I am ready to open the door for wealth to enter my home." And do not forget to share this video with someone you want to receive good energy with, and subscribe to Feng Shui Keys so you do not miss any keys to abundance in the journey ahead. Because every week we are here to help you understand Feng Shui on a deeper level, not to chase luck, but to live in balance, peace, and true inner wealth.